Hello and welcome. Today with me here are the Oraimo SpaceBuds Z. They're one of the latest earbuds from the new SpaceBuds series, uh, which are basically descendants of this. This was the first SpaceBuds, the original SpaceBuds. So these are the SpaceBuds Z. There are others, but today we'll be looking at this and hopefully we'll check out the others later and maybe make comparisons with this. You can watch my video on the Oraimo SpaceBuds, the original Oraimo SpaceBuds, the first ones, these ones, which you can watch here. Already did a review. You can go and check it out if you're interested in that. But this is a cheaper option. They come in at 3,500 Kenyan shillings. You can convert that to your currency. But if you're interested in buying this, even before watching the whole video, you can use my discount code up here, or you can use my link in the description, which will automatically give you a small discount on your purchase, whether in Kenya or Nigeria. So this is the box. I already unboxed it, so I've been using it, so I'm just showing you how the packaging looks like. Here it is. Of course it has active noise cancellation. At the back here you can download the Oraimo sound app, which you can use to customize the earbuds. You can scan this code to do that, and here this you can use to, you can scratch here and enter this code on the Oraimo website, which will show you whether you have a genuine set of earbuds. And I've done a video on that, which you can watch here. I also did a video on how to go about it, so you can watch that for more. But if you buy from the Oraimo online shop or the Oraimo store app, which I'll also leave links in the description, you can be sure of getting genuine products. So to get into it, I'll just show you what I found in the box. The packaging looks good as always from Oraimo. So yeah, there was a paper covering this, so don't mind that. I just returned this for demonstration purposes. And here you'll get a user manual, which if you are new to Oraimo products, you can just go through this. It's available in English. I guess it depends on the country where you're from. And here you'll get a short Type-C cable and an extra pair of ear tips. I took them out of the paper, that's why they're scattered all over, so don't mind that. So there's a medium, large and small, so you can choose one that fits you the most comfortably. I just stuck with the default ones here. So I'll just put this aside, then we'll look at this earbud. So it's a glossy finish, and I don't know if you can see this, but I already got a few scratches on this. I've dropped it a few times, but they're working just okay. So maybe that's something you have to take note. You need to protect this. I don't know if there are cases for that. Maybe I can check on that later. So it has a transparent top here, then you can just open them like this. Let me just check the other SpaceBuds and see if they are anything alike. So on my left here, these are the SpaceBuds Z and these are the SpaceBuds. They are basically the same size. Yeah, but here it's they're different, the color and all that, but the shape is, the design is basically the same, but the original SpaceBuds are a bit longer. So I'll just set those aside, since I've already done a video on that. You can go check it out. We'll focus on this. You can see this, the black one. There are other colors. There are, I think, 4 colors which you can check out. When you're buying this, make sure you select the color that you want. I think I saw white. I'm not sure about the other colors. You can check those out. But if you don't like the monotony of the black ones, you can always select the other colors. So there's a USB charging port here. There's a reset button. That's just basically about it. Branding on the back, of course. And here you can check out the specifications on this. I'll just talk about the sound quality and the comfort of this. So I wore this and they fit comfortably in my ears. Of course, you can adjust the tips depending on your ear size. They fit comfortably, even when you shake your head vigorously, they won't fall off. And they're quite good. I think they have some, I'm not sure, maybe I'll write it in the description. I think they have some sort of waterproofing, but I don't recommend dropping this in water. Maybe it should be able to survive a few splashes and all that. But for the comfort, they are good. I've tried them on. I've been putting them on for extended periods, and I think they sound good. Yeah. So for the sound quality, that's about it. For how they sound on phone call, in the next part of this video, I'll record myself. Then I'll just play it in the video. Then you can judge for yourself how they sound. So I'm testing out the Oraimo SpaceBuds Z microphone. So here's how they'll sound to the other person at the end of your call. 1, 2 testing. I'm testing the Oraimo SpaceBuds Z. Here is how they'll sound to the other person on the other side of your call. So I'm testing out the Oraimo SpaceBuds Z microphone. So here's how they'll sound to the other person on the end of your call. 1, 2 testing. I'm testing the Oraimo SpaceBuds Z. Here is how they'll sound to the other person on the other side of your call. For the battery life, I tested this. I played them at maximum volume continuously, and I was able to get one of the earbuds was able to go for about 7 hours 44 minutes, and the other one 7 hours and 15 minutes. I can guarantee you'll get at least 7 hours, and I tested them at maximum volume. Take note of that. And when you return them to the case, maybe you can charge them at about 4 times on a single charge. So that means at least you can get up to 30 hours with this plus the case. Yeah, because I was using them daily and I didn't have to charge this for a while. Yeah, so I tested them that at maximum volume, and that's what I got. So when you buy this, you can be guaranteed of about 7 hours. The time it takes to charge this, I wasn't able to capture that accurately, but for the case, I think you can charge this in about 1 hour, 2.5 hours. I'm not sure about that. I tried testing that and I kept maybe forgetting that I had set a time to get them, but they charge quite fast, especially if you have a good charger. So to charge this up, there's this cable. I recommend you use this. Don't use a fast charger, and I'll just show you how it looks like when you're charging. So I'll use this, the Oraimo Toast. I've also done a video, you can check it out there. Now I've connected this ones, so you'll see this light. It will be orange when it's charging. When it's full, let me remember, I think it turns off or it turns green when it's almost full. I'm not sure about that. You can do other additional customization with this on the Oraimo Sound app, which I'll show you in the next part of this video. Right now I have the Oraimo SpaceBuds Z on, and I've connected them to my phone and paired them with the Oraimo Sound app. So you can see they're here. Let's just get into them. So here you'll see the battery level on each bud, and if you want to see the battery level on the case, you have to have at least one of the earbuds in the case. So you see it has shown that the case has 66%. When you take it off, of course there's no way of knowing how much you have left since there's no connection to the case, but that's okay. So we look at the first customization you can make here. We have the noise control mode, which means basically noise cancellation. We'll start from here in the middle. Here it means noise cancellation is off. If you leave this off, it will at least give you a little bit more battery life, but when you turn it on, yes, noise cancellation is on, which means it blocks out most of the noise from outside so that you can enjoy what you're listening to. And then here at the far right, there's a transparency mode. What this means is the mics on the microphones on the earbuds will pick up the noise around you and they'll feed them to your ear, so at least you can't be totally deaf to what's going on around you. Especially for loud noises, you can hear them. This is good if you are maybe walking around. I recommend you leave it on transparency mode, and if you are not at very high volumes, you can still hear a bit of the things going on around you, which is a good safety feature. So then the most important part of this app is the equalizer. Here you can customize. Here is the standard mode. Then we have heavy bass. These are the customizations, the presets which you can choose from. But if you know exactly what you're doing, you can create your own presets, maybe to make them sound how you love to listen to your music. So if you are familiar with music and all that, you can play around with this. I'll also try to understand this and play around with them. Then maybe in the future I can give you the optimal settings for most earbuds that I have, Oraimo earbuds, so you can play around with this. So you don't have to stick with the default setting. You can make this sound good if you don't like how they sound out of the box. So let's go back. Then there's something called spatial audio, or what this, when you can turn it on. When you turn it on, what it does, it it gives you more of a real world feeling of hearing. So I tried it out, but I couldn't get what it's all about really, but it's basically something close to a concert feel when you're listening to music. It will try to get you sound from directions, different direction, how it will sound maybe in the real world. But maybe because of the price of these earphones, I don't think this has been tuned quite well, but you can try it out. Given it to a few of my friends and they have loved it when the special audio is on. So I think it depends on your taste and how you love to listen to your music. So you can turn that on. Then here we have earphone touch control. Here you can customize each side, what touching will do, maybe forwarding, pausing, skipping to the next song, pausing, and all that, and volume. So you can maybe set the one of the sides to be volume control and the other to be right. So you can customize that to your liking for each. And you can just leave them at default, which will be the basics of play, pause, next, previous. So the next thing here, these are extra features. Game mode, which is meant to reduce latency when you're gaming. Games like PUBG, Call of Duty Mobile and all that, where maybe you're talking with friends as you play, maybe hear things in more real time than the delay that you usually get when you're using a Bluetooth device. Then there's dual device connection. This is my favorite feature on these earbuds and other, like the original SpaceBuds. So what this does is you can connect this. For example, I usually work a lot, I write, so I'm usually on my computer, and sometimes I might be listening to music on my computer, and maybe I have my phone by my side. If somebody calls me, I don't have to worry about connecting to the phone. I can just receive the phone calls. So meaning two devices connected to the earbuds, and I can work with both of them simultaneously. So it will just pause my music on my computer, and I can pick up the phone and talk to whoever it is. Then I'll get back to the media that I'm listening to on my computer. Then of course firmware update, in case there's an update which will be pushed over the air, you can use that. Healthcare, this is just for your own what can I say, for own well-being. Listening to earbuds for too long can be bad for you, so you can just turn this on and it will, so yeah, we'll just go through them. I haven't tested them out, but high volumes may damage your hearing. If the volume exceeds 80%, will issue a reminder, so that will just remind you if you've been listening to high volumes for extended periods. Long time use, let's see what it says. We will issue a reminder to take a rest after 4 hours of continuous use of the earbuds. This is quite important. I think that will help me. Regular cleaning, this is also critical. We will issue a reminder to clean your earbuds every 30 days, which is very important. You need to do that and maybe change the ear tips if you have no problem with the other sizes. From what I've seen, you can just customize this to your liking using the equalizer, and you can get the best experience out of this. This is the best part about Oraimo earbuds. You can always tune them to your liking, and you can enjoy them even if you didn't like them out of the box. The only cons I have with these earbuds is that the case is a bit easy to scratch, but that's not a big deal for me. As long as they work, I'm okay with that. Overall, they are good earbuds. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this an 8, and I love them. I've been using them for the past 2 weeks, almost daily, and I highly recommend this. Of course, they're not the best, they don't sound the best, but for the price, I definitely recommend you get this. If you have used Oraimo products before, this is an upgrade over any other earphones you have had before, the FreePod series and all that. They sound a bit better, they feel a bit better in the ears, they're a bit more comfortable, so I recommend you get this. So I leave links on where to buy this in the description and the pinned comment, and if you use my links, you'll get a 5% discount. In case you can't have access to those links, you can use my discount code, which you'll see here on your screen. And if you use my discount code, of course, you'll get a small 5% discount. I'll also leave a link on where you can download the Oraimo store app. If you download the app, you'll get an additional 10% discount on your first purchase on that. And also, my discount code and my links, they also work on other Oraimo purchases. It's not just this. So thank you for watching. please make sure you're subscribed, and see you in the next one.